No, this, let me put this in. This one might be different.
Okay. You need to edit.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, that's fine.
See what shows up. Somebody shows up. We know it works.
Yeah.
Love
Okay.
Do you?
I do.
No, you probably know I frustrate the hell out of you.
No, you don't. I'm not frustrated.
That's right. We're broadcasting, so we better behave ourselves, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Yo, Big Sam.
What is going on? Got the other half. The other half over here too.
Oh, the other half is here too. Okay, cool. It's a little weird waiting for people to show up, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well, we figured out he was blowing us off. I mean, we kind of get a complex.
You kind of sit there, you're looking around, going,
No, nobody likes us.
yeah. What's happening, gang?
Oh, just living the dream.
Yeah, cool. That's awesome.
No, it's actually been a great week. We've been having a lot of fun.
Very cool.
Making progress on what we're supposed to be doing, so that's a good thing.
Nice. Very nice. Very nice.
So what about you guys?
Everything's good. I'm just putting final tweaks, but I've got everything changed over. I think there's just a couple little things that yeah, I mean, I just need to start building content. I've got the new websites up, the new all the YouTube, Google Plus, all that stuff's all done.
Oh,
Twitter, all Twitter pages, all that stuff. So
Great.
with the new logo and everything. So everything's it's all good. Yeah, it's very cool.
Now, do you build a whole separate channel for the golf? I mean, you still got the locomotion. I mean, do you have like a whole other channel?
Yeah, I just built another channel.
Okay.
I actually set up a whole different Gmail account for it.
Gotcha.
Usually I just back it onto the other stuff, but I didn't want it to have any relation to the internet marketing stuff at all. So I just built a completely new Gmail account, golferonfire@gmail.com, and then just built everything off of that.
Okay.
Once you have a Gmail account, man, you can then everything just builds off of that. It's crazy.
Does YouTube have the same deal where you have to have an older account to post longer videos, or does it matter?
Well, yeah, it'll take me a while to build up. That credibility because of that. But for now, I just have to keep the videos under. What is it? Is it 5 minutes? I can't remember what it was.
Yeah,
That's what I was thinking.
It may be a little more than that. But.
Yeah, I haven't been. My other stuff I haven't been capped off in a long time, so I don't even remember what it was.
That's a good idea. We may think of that with our stuff,
Yeah.
just a whole new Gmail account, because our
Yeah, I
YouTube
think that'd
account's
be pretty
got a lot of
good to do.
oddball stuff in it that we go back and look at it and go, oh man, that's painful.
Right. Yeah, I mean, there's something to be said about the seasoning of that, but at the same time, yeah, I can understand. But most of these guys, they leave their early stuff up, so it's kind of like a retrospective of, hey, look where we came from, kind of thing. And you can tell people, hey, you want to see a video that you think yours is bad? Here, check this out when we first got started, and then you can send them back to that, and it always gives you a little bit of ammo for new people, I guess. Because mine is completely separate. Like I had all my other stuff was on one account, but I just separated out into channels.
Okay.
Like I had a preservation of wealth channel for my preservation of wealth stuff, and then my EMP stuff and other things were on another channel, and it was kind of like on my internet marketing locomotive channel. So I had a mishmash of stuff on there, but.
That's true.
But yeah, I just wanted this particular stuff to be, because it's golf, I wanted everything on it to be golf related, so that again for Google and ranking purposes, I was hoping that eventually that it helps rank it all better. So we'll see.
Oh no, that's a great idea.
Yeah. So where the heck is everybody?
I was sure. I mean, JR was nailing down the time, and so I was figured he'd be here.
Penny said that she wouldn't be able to come.
Yeah, she's
Penny
tight.
couldn't make it.
Yeah, she had something going on. No,
I got on very, very easily, so no problem with that.
Yeah, I haven't seen any messages or anything that they can't get on, so it's just,
No, that's fine. Cool. So, did you guys get all your stuff done? What'd you get done?
I tell you, well, we made we got the PPV account. We got that up and operating.
Yes.
The one thing I just learned about 5 minutes ago was I was going through all the MLM things, pulling in the login page, going through due diligence, just making great progress. Grabbed all those, tried to drop them into 50 on red, and it wouldn't take them. Wouldn't take them. Kept it, wouldn't take them. Said, oh crap. So I went back and just put in the root website. Then about 5 minutes ago, it dawned on me, well, maybe if I call them keywords, they'll take. It's like, yeah, no kidding. Because on 50 on red, you got when you add a target, you can either add it as a domain or as a keyword. And I didn't realize a domain is literally the domain, like avon.com. Whereas if you want to go deeper, it's got to be a keyword.
So if you put in avon.com, that's considered a keyword?
No, that's considered a URL or a domain.
But if you go to anything other that's an add-on to that URL, you have to put it in as a keyword.
Yeah, if I use www.avon.com/login, whatever, that's got to be put in. That's got to be put in as a keyword. Otherwise,
that's weird.
Yeah, yeah. So so you hadn't heard of that? I mean, that's.
No, everything in Lead Impact is considered a keyword.
Okay. Well, see, that's. So it's probably in Matt Barron's training, but because he walks through how to set up a 50 on red account, and it's probably in there, and I just glossed over it because a domain is a domain to me, and so that. But I figured it out, so I can go back in and put in the login pages.
That's just weird. So you have to put the root first as a domain, and then all the other stuff is keywords, or you can just add if you want to add avon.com/login, you just put that in as a keyword just by itself.
Yep. Exactly. Yeah. Exactly. Okay. And so I got a bunch of root ones in. I'll just leave those in and go back in and put the login pages too, and see what Gonna be a nice test. See which one hits.
Okay.
What question we have is, how do you take the glare out of glasses?
Oh, when you're doing video?
Yeah, because that's what we have one video completed, but it took us all day yesterday trying to set up lighting, and we still didn't. I mean, I ended up taking my glasses off and blowing up the script so big that I just couldn't. And Sam's was okay, but mine wasn't.
It's kind of funny. I mean, we got a nice little light bar set up, and we got. I mean, it's happening, but the glare, for whatever reason, we tried every angle on Cindy and just couldn't get it.
No.
Right. So, I know what you're saying is you can see it. I've even seen it in more professional videos where and there was some guy the other day that I was watching, and you could tell that he was sitting in front of a computer screen because of just his glasses were lit up. And actually, he was standing up, but you could still tell that there was a computer in front of him or a TV or something. So I don't know. I mean, I don't know if it's really that important, but I know what you're saying. Probably if you look down a little bit, or if you can, I don't know, if there's an anti-glare filter you put on the thing, maybe that'll get rid of it.
I saw one lady that said if you tilt your glasses up a little bit to get the angle, I mean, it looks really squirrely because it makes my hair stick out, so it's kind of cool. It's like Batman.
Yeah.
And Cindy tried that, but
my hair
same thing.
I mean, it's just
looked like some kind of squirrel. So
yeah, that's a little bit much.
Yeah.
That's a little bit much.
Okay. Well, because that really that really bogged us down because we were trying different things and everything, and so I was just like, okay, I've got to find something that works on the glasses, and I just thought I'd ask tonight to see if anybody.
Isn't it crazy how something like that'll just like time suck you to death trying to fix something?
Yes.
Now the upside is though. The video, it's kind of a welcome video, but that actually got us to outline the next 7 videos, and actually have outlined a lead magnet too, which is basically a 7-point checklist to starting a business.
Yeah.
So we're queued up once we get past the glare thing, and we're queued up to just bang them out. So we got everything laid out, at least for the
wonder. Did you Google that?
Yeah.
Oh, getting rid of glare glasses. Yeah.
I think might be some, and mine. Well, Cindy's are just readers, and whereas mine are prescription glasses, so it may be. I think mine have some anti-glare stuff on them, which is probably why they're not as bad.
Yeah, because we closed the computer screen down.
Right.
So I know that because
Well,
I
one of the
was
computers,
thinking,
we got a light bar
Yeah.
with lights up in it
Yeah.
and pick up both those. I mean, even we got the skins over and all that stuff. Maybe I tell you what we could do. Maybe that is because what we've got now is we got a couple of treble clip-on lights, and then with a shield, actually a shower cap over them to diffuse the light, and maybe you need to like get a sheet and hang over
that could be.
the whole thing.
We didn't even think.
Yeah, I mean we
get so
it's gonna be
focused on something that.
It'll be a great training video when we figure it out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw it. Is it the one that like get rid of your pesky glare on your glasses? Is that the one you were talking about?
Yeah.
That lady.
Oh yeah, we saw that.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's the one I think
That's
tipped it forward.
Yeah, because I don't really see anything else that's they're saying about getting rid of it in Photoshop, but they don't really say about getting rid of it in
So
video.
So we'll figure it out.
Yeah, we will. That'll be good.
But no, we made great progress though. So.
Oh, be rid of webcam glare on glasses. What is that one? Be rid of webcam glare. Click on the image below to see my short video. Ooh, that looks really cool.
Is that YouTube?
I wonder if it's the same lady. It's just on different.
Liz Delaney.
It's Liz from Victoria.
Oh yeah, no, I saw her. She's getting rid of the. I think it's the same lady where she's got when she's recording on her computer. We're recording from a camera. When she records from a computer, she's got the screen image in her eyes, and I think she started jacking with the angle of her camera. I think.
Oh, I see what you're talking about.
I mean, ours we were standing up, and I thought it might be a height thing, so we had the lights way up the ceiling, we had them down low, we had them over here, you know.
I had to walk in the room for a while.
We had Cindy looking down at her feet, then she couldn't read, and so that fixed it though. It just looked kind of squirrely.
Right. Yeah, my buddy Rodnever and I were talking. It always drives us crazy, but whatever.
And it could be that the camera we've got is an old Kodak Z8, which we'll get ready to replace that. So it could be that simple. We just need or the little flip camera thing we got. It's not too whippy.
Well, I mean, I think.
But I don't put that in effect much.
Well, yeah, I wonder. I mean, if you put even more light in your face, does that not take away the glare in your glasses? Like, if you have more direct lighting, like, let me see if I put my glasses on now, where the heck did my thing go? Where are you guys? Like, I've got bright lights in my room, but I don't know if I put does it still glare? Is there glare on my glasses? No?
No.
That's weird because I'm sitting right in front of my computer and no glare, but I've got really bright lights. Like, here, let me show you this. This is my light setup.
Oh, very nice.
So I've got this type of light. Oh, wait.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Nice.
Well,
Okay.
that answers our question then, because what we've got are two. I mean, like I said, they're two like lights you'd hang on your hood when you're working on your car with the user over them. So yeah.
And then I've got that other one as well. So
okay.
So
that's what we just need to go.
Bottom line, we need to get a real light source, not our on the cheap Home Depot light source.
Right. Well, and these, believe it or not, I bought a whole set from. Shoot, now I'm gonna have to look at where I got them. It's a. Shoot, what's the name of the place? Let me see if I have that in my email.
B&H. I've heard like B&H camera or video.
Yeah, that's one of them, but Gopher on Fire, no. Tube Tape, that's what it's called.
What was it?
It's called tubetape.com. So tubetape.com, and I've got all the green screen setups and all that kind of stuff.
Cool.
Yeah.
So if you go to lighting, if you go to tubetape.com and their lighting accessories, discounted light kits, and then let me see, it was a what the heck kit did I buy?
Lighting accessories.
Yeah, lighting
I
accessories.
don't know. Well, I think I bought the 4 light kit for $250. $250. It's 4 3,200 watt lights.
Holy
Oh, right
cow!
here. Oh wow.
But I mean, you can get less expensive ones. You can get a two kit for $185. So, you know, it's not cheap, but it's not
We dropped
not
we dropped
horrible.
$150 on our supposed.
Right, right. And that's what happens is that you wind up spending it anyways.
Yeah.
So,
There's Jr.
yo, JR.
DJR.
I think you guys want to ride with me.
Cool. Going for a drive?
Yeah, heading to work.
Nice. What's your regular job, JR?
Right now, audio engineering, or lab instructor at an audio engineering school.
Oh, cool.
Oh, very nice.
That's the main gig.
Very cool.
Very good.
Yeah.
That'll work.
What you guys
So
talking about? What are you talking about?
We're talking about lighting and stuff, and Sam and Cindy were having problems with glare in their glasses, and I told them I think it's just a lot of just getting enough bright light in your face to get the glare on, because I'm not. Yeah, you can see it a little bit in my glasses, but not a whole lot. But it's because I've got so much bright light in my face. Like if I turn these off, if it'll, and you guys will see the difference in the quality of the.
Oh yeah, you went away.
Like this is just when I have. You see my glasses?
Yes.
Bingo.
Wow. Yeah.
Bingo, right there.
Okay.
So, and you can see the quality of the video as well.
Oh my goodness.
The video, well, no, the video still looks. This is a cheap web camera, and I'll tell you what, it is the bomb. It's that Logitech C920 webcam.
Yeah.
But you can still see it's a little bit more grainy, and man, I can. Yeah, you can see my glasses now. So if I turn on the one small light, that reduced it a little bit. So I've got one light on now, and that reduces it a little bit. And then as soon as you turn, and that's only with one of those lights. I have 4 of those. So I can't obviously set all those up in my house, or it'll look like aliens are abducting me in my office outside. But it takes the glare. Look at that. It completely gets rid of the glare, or for the most part gets rid of it.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
No,
yeah.
that'd be.
That's what we're gonna
That'd be
do.
good.
We're gonna order.
We have to.
It's like we were telling Paul Jr. was what our light setup was the do-it-yourself lighting setup from Home Depot with the trouble lights and the shower cap as a diffuser, and that doesn't work. So we're gonna have to get some real lights. Now I like those. And for $250, that's well worth the money.
Yeah, and they'll deliver them to your door, and
Outstanding.
it's just, for me, it was easy. I've got, the other room has got even more stuff. Like I've got the full green screen and all that crazy stuff in there.
That's
I
awesome.
have way too much stupid stuff in there.
You can't have too much stupid stuff.
I am one of these guys that have to have all these crazy toys, and it's a little bit. Shoot, where'd my? Oh, there you are. You're back. So yeah, it makes it so much easier, and if it makes it just a better quality video, then why not? But it's just the quality of the video itself. Like it just gets rid of the graininess in the actual video. So it just is amazing how much it changes that lighting.
No, I think
that's great.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Other than now, I got a really cool light stand for working on my car. So that's cool.
Oh yeah, absolutely. You can never have too much lighting for that.
Exactly.
So yeah, you'll wind up having all the crazy. It's just part of the business. I mean, when people, we rent our house, and we had realtors coming through when they were going to try and sell it, the people who own the house were going to try and sell it, and then when we told them we were going to move, they freaked out and decided they weren't. And I'm like, well, did you think we were staying if you were selling the house? I'm like, I just didn't understand it. But anyways, they're like, you're moving? We're not going to sell the house then. And I was like, okay, that's weird. I'm like, did you think that if you didn't own the house, why do you care, you know? But anyways, so as we had realtors and people coming through the house, and they come into the one room, and we've got green screen camera set up and all this lighting, and they're kind of looking. I go, it's for internet marketing stuff. We're not filming porn or anything, you know. It kind of looked like our bedroom set up with all these lighting and cameras and stuff. And I'm like, I told my wife, I go, yeah, it probably looks a little weird when you first walk into our room and this stuff is all set up, you know.
Oh my
so
God.
It's crazy. So, JR, are you still hanging in there?
Oh,
I think he's
ran
gone.
off the highway?
Yeah, I think so. I think so. So other than the, so you know, once you get that set up and running, you said you've got 7 more videos,
Yes.
ideas in the can. So what is that that you just came up with stuff as you were thinking about doing that? You just other things popped in of what you guys could do.
Yeah, we're trying to do a welcome video, different than, hey, it's Sam and Cindy, here's what we're about. You know, we're trying to make the internet lifestyle and live rich and be famous. Basically, we just said, hey, we're Sam and Cindy, went right into gave them content.
Yeah, we gave them like 3 different points, and then just.
And the 3 points were, then we got to thinking, it's basically for starting a business, because that's kind of, we want people who are looking to start a business. And then get them into EMP, get them into the coaching, get them into EMP. And so our lead is going to be basically a 7-point checklist on what you need to start a business. And so the next 7 videos are going to be each one of those kind of expanded on. And actually some of those we can even expand even further.
Right. Did you guys see that 60-second sales hook stuff that Matt had talked about?
We download. What's the guy's name? Yeah,
Kevin Rogers.
Yeah, we download. I just haven't had a chance to read it.
Okay, that's really good. And basically, what he teaches is that you can get the information out that you need to get out to people in 60 seconds. So he teaches you to do, you know, it's just 4 parts, and it's based off of a joke formula that he has, which is basically, you know, identify who's in the joke, talk about their struggle, talk about what they discovered, and then the surprise twist at the end that makes it funny. Well, he said if you use that as the sales hook, you want to identify who you are, identify your struggle, identify your discovery, and then at the end share your result. And he said basically you can do that in 60 seconds. I think JR probably looked at that stuff as well. I thought he said that he was reading it. JR, did you not say you were reading that stuff? And it's a really cool, quick way just to do those 4 things. You just say, hi, we're Sam and Cindy. For years we've been working in corporate America, never having enough time for ourselves to spend time traveling, doing the things we wanted to do, until we discovered this system called EMP, where we're now able to market any business online, blah, 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 blah. The result is now we're able to start building for our future, help others like you do the same thing, and blah, 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 blah. And bam, and literally within 60 seconds you can explain to somebody everything that they need to know. Because my about video on my golf page was 5 minutes long, and then later on I'm going, you know, this. Because I even told JR that I'm the king of way too much information on the video.
Yeah.
You know, I think I'm going to do this quick 2-minute video, and 8 minutes later I'm going, okay, I got to stop talking.
That's good.
Yeah, you do that one.
Yeah, that's 60 seconds.
What's that, JR?
That 60-second sales hook is great because I posted a couple of versions of what I had in the group. And Matt was saying that I was on track, but I could get a little bit better with like honing in on, I guess, a little bit more, dig a little bit deeper on like some pain points and stuff.
Awesome.
Okay.
No, we'll go read it. No, I saw your stuff, JR. It was pretty neat.
How are you doing, JR?
I'm really
Guys,
good.
I'm
I
going to mute
actually.
for just a sec. I'm going to talk to my son here.
Okay.
What's that?
He's going to talk. Paul's going to talk to his son. What? How you been doing, Jr.?
I'm really good. I actually had a great epiphany tonight. I was checking out some training from the McShay's Facebook stuff that they had for the video marketing, because I was kind of looking at moving over towards using videos and Facebook again. But actually, it was a thing that she did with Lisa Grossman, and I don't know, she was basically talking about frustrations and hitting walls, but you know, where you kind of, like, most people will kind of quit, but other people will kind of like crack down and just like keep on digging until they kind of figure things out. And but that coupled with like some like a tip that I got from a dance instructor I had, like a good friend of mine. She used to kind of compare students, or she would use the analogy of like a door for all of her students, and she had to find the key that would unlock the door for each individual student. So it was always like her searching to find this key. And so between that and like what Lisa said today, I just had this great epiphany. I was like, well, you know, most of the time everybody's searching to find all these solutions to like crack the code and build their business and, you know, find all this explosion, when really they just have to look inside themselves and figure out what it is that they're not doing that they can change and find that key to unlock themselves. Because there's a lot of times that people just kind of, they're short-sighted, or they don't see a big enough picture, don't believe in themselves enough. And really, so it's like my new goal, I want to just like share information that's going to help people to kind of figure that out for themselves in a way, but like give them all the information that's necessary that, you know, that they otherwise maybe just don't see or something. So that's kind of like the path I want to go now.
I like that. Oh, that's cool.
That's nice.
Yeah, because a lot of times, what's that?
No, that is true. No, I agree with you completely.
Yeah, because I mean, even Tyson was talking about it on that last webinar that he did, where he was like, so many people look for that magic bullet, but they also look for a lot of solutions outside of themselves. And then a lot of people, they end up turning to a lot of personal development stuff that doesn't really get them anywhere in their business either. You know, it might make them feel a little bit better, but it's still not getting them results in their business. So it's like there's that weird kind of quandary of like, okay, do I need to get to be a better person, or do I need to like work on my business? But how do I work on my business? All that kind of stuff, you know?
Exactly. That's cool.
Yeah.
It's totally about action. If you think about it, you know, all of us have been in this now for, when did we meet in Pasadena?
Oh man.
That was almost a year ago now, right?
Yeah.
And let's be honest, we've not done shit. I mean, totally. I haven't. I could have easily done this and turn it around, but I haven't. I'm exactly what JR is talking about. I'm looking outside for, you know, the personal development, that disbelief in myself that I can't do it. I'm always looking for that, you know, what am I going to do to get me to that next step, instead of just doing stuff. And then you see people that are really not that bright, to be honest with you, that are killing it online. Because all they did was just act, and just push forward, and they don't worry about all the other crap that we worry about. And you're right, nail on the head, JR. It's the bottom line, is it's just about taking action and moving forward, not that finding that next other thing. And it's frustrating.
Well, the other thing too, though, is there's, you know, it gets frustrating, but there's that point you got to reach where you instead of just saying, okay, well, I'm going to keep, you know, bury my head in the sand, just keep driving on with what I'm doing, and figure out, like, asking the question of, like, okay, well, what could I be doing better? Because the Essentialism book I've been on is, like, what can I do to achieve the best and highest results? So it's talking about doing less but achieving more. And so it's like, you know, you're exactly right. You know, we haven't done enough, but it's not exactly doing more. It's just doing enough of the right things, right? And being able to identify.
Absolutely.
Yep.
I agree.
Absolutely. Yeah. Doing more of the same thing doesn't create a different result. It doesn't. You know, and it's hard to get through your thick skull. I had that conversation with Matt Crystal the last thing in the last Mastermind in Orlando, and I said, look, every story I see online or hear online is about, you know, bottoming out. I lost everything, didn't have anything, and, you know, my life was a mess, and then I climbed my way back to the top. I'm like, how do you do that from the middle?
Yeah.
I said, my life isn't a mess. My life isn't bad. I live a great life, but I want more, so I don't want that crash before I climb my way back up. I don't want to go through that particular part of the cycle. You know, life's pretty good. I just want it to be better. That's a tougher place to be in. It really is, because your back isn't against the wall. And
that's true.
Yeah.
And actually, if you listen, like Eric Thomas, that's what he got kind of put on the map for, was that whole story about when you want it as bad as you want to breathe, then you'll actually go for it. But it's really about making it a top priority in your life. You know, so it's like not putting it before other like priorities like, you know, family and stuff, but making it that much of a priority that you're going to do something and take action on it every single day. You know, just like find something to do. Like I hopped out of the shower and I had that same thought that I shared with you guys, and I just normally I'd be like, okay, well I got to set up a time where I can actually record a video where there's not a lot of noise and all this stuff. So I got out of the shower, I just turned on the camera and started recording my thoughts. So I just had that going. So I have that footage now, and I have that content that I can share.
That's awesome.
absolutely.
That's great.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
But you know, the other thing too that I was going to say is that the Frank Kern stuff that I've been onto lately kind of opened my eyes to like kind of a different approach, because I kept thinking like, oh man, I have to have all this awesome content to share with people, but I didn't really know. And I emailed Tyson, I messaged him on Facebook, and I was like, yo, how do you share all this info without kind of giving away the farm? And he was like, well, you shouldn't look at it as giving away the farm. He was like, you want to lead with your best foot forward and give them like, you know, what you know. He's like, but what you really should do is give them the what and then sell them the how. And I was like, oh, that makes perfect sense. You tell them what they need to do, but then you sell them, hey, there's a thing that'll show you how to get it done in more detail, you know?
Right.
And so, like, there's that, but then there's also the thing of taking your prospects from where they're at to where they want to be, right? And knowing their pains and their desires. And the way Frank broke it down was like, you know, if you know where they're at and you know where they want to be, then there's a series of milestones that they need to hit to get to where they want to be. And if you know how to take them along that path, then all you do is you give them content that will take them down that path. And then at the end of it, like some more stuff that can, all this content you give them points at your sales letter basically. And then eventually they'll probably make the decision to buy it or they won't, you know. And it's no big deal, but you're giving that content and you look like a super awesome person for doing it, you know, and it builds a lot of goodwill.
Mm-hmm.
And it builds your credibility. So I really like that approach, but the way he broke it down into like, okay, set these milestones and take them through it, and then you basically give them results in advance, and then they think you're super awesome, and then they want to check out more stuff that you have, you know?
Right.
Mm-hmm.
No, that's cool.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so that's what I've been focusing on lately.
See, we're all very intelligent folks, so why don't we just do it?
Well,
That's what drives me nuts. That's what makes me crazy. I'm like, I'm smart enough to know better. Why didn't I just do it? You know, it's like.
Oh, no.
Well, you know what? A lot of times it comes down to not having a process in place to take yourself through that either. You know.
Mm.
And so like figuring out how to get, you know, people from where they're at to where they want to go, and then having your own process for doing that and doing it well.
Right.
Very good.
Right. Absolutely.
Yeah, you gotta develop that discipline and just keep on it.
Yeah, and you know, it's okay. So I'll liken it to this. When I started doing YouTube videos, and I was trying to search for keywords, but then it took me a while to get that process down. And then once I got to the point where I was doing the SEO stuff for like trying to get my YouTube videos to rank, I followed the video the training that the McShays had in place. I followed along with it, and it literally took me almost an hour, if not a little bit more, to get through doing the steps that I needed to get the SEO done for one video. And now I've got it down to where I can do it in about 10 minutes because I know where to look, what to do, and what information to put in. And then if you can basically do that for yourself, where you figure out, okay, well, I need to get this, and this done, and then just go through that process a bunch of times until you can kind of cut out the things that you don't need to do and kind of lighten the load and figure it out and just make it faster. And then that's the stuff that you can market to other people and be like, hey, look, I've got this whole thing. I can do it in 20 minutes, and here's how, you know?
All right.
For sure.
Yeah.
That's
So
awesome.
I'm sure you guys are, like Paula, I'm sure you're an ace at doing, you know, PPV and stuff like that. I'm sure you could sit down and walk through how to set the PPV campaign in like 5 or 10 minutes, or look for your.
We're losing you, JR. I think we just lost him.
Thank you.
We were losing JR. I don't know if you can hear us, but we can't hear you right now.
Oh,
you're back.
oh, sorry. Can you hear me now? Oh, I'm back.
Not really.
Oh,
Not quite.
there you go. Kind of in and out.
But you get the idea.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I know what you said
okay.
about PPV, but yeah, I know what you're saying. Absolutely. No,
All right, cool. Yeah, I'm getting into Hollywood. That would be crappy connection here.
Awesome.
Cool.
Very
Cool.
good.
Cool. Alrighty, yeah, no, it's just about moving forward, doing the right things. Absolutely, I totally agree with that. I'm just frustrated that I've waited this long, and I just wish that I could get frustrated enough that I get pissed off enough to get rolling on this. So, I'm moving a little bit forward, but it's not as fast as I should be. That's for sure.
Awesome. We have the same problem.
Yes, we do.
Yeah. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, you're back.
Yep.
Okay. Well, instead of focusing on being frustrated, focus on the steps you can take to move forward. That's all. Just,
Right.
Stop worrying about what you didn't do before and start focusing on what you're going to do in the future.
Right. No, I agree. I agree, my friend.
It's that.
Yeah.
I agree with that.
That's very, very true.
No, I tell you, no, it is that easy. I mean, it really is, just to stay on just stay on task. I mean, and sometimes you have to make sacrifices over something you really wanted to do versus what you know you need to do. If you got to.
Yeah, sure.
It's like,
What was that, JR? I didn't hear him.
I didn't hear him.
Oh, sacrificing? I've been doing that a lot.
Yeah.
Well, what's that?
Well, that definitely takes. Go ahead, Sam. Sorry.
Well, if you listen to, I mean, Dave Ramsey, if you listen to him, he always talks about if you're willing to do what nobody else, if you're willing to live like nobody else would live now, then you can live like nobody else will live later, something like that.
Right.
So,
yeah, there's a short version of that that's like do today what others won't. You can do tomorrow what others can't.
yeah, exactly.
Very much. Yeah.
So.
Awesome.
No, I agree,
Yes.
and it's just flipping that switch, man. It's crazy. It's crazy. So, have you guys thought any more about penning out a plan for doing a couples podcast?
Yeah. No, actually, yes.
Yes.
I mean, that's probably actually our primary focus is to kind of lean towards that way, to do the couples on air thing. I mean,
because
like, so,
do you know what happens when you do that, guys?
What?
Because it's not going to be about you and your results at all.
I know.
So you don't have to worry about that. You're going to be talking to other experts and about their results. So you don't have to figure out how do we share our results and show people that we're doing great. It's not going to be about that at all. You're going to just go, how do you guys do this? What did you do? What is your results? Here's the results they got. Boom, check this out, everybody. Join us. And you're going to lose that. You're not going to have that worry of, oh, my God, I haven't accomplished enough and we haven't done enough. Don't have that worry. What you guys have accomplished is you put together a podcast and you're interviewing the people who did accomplish it.
Yes.
So it totally changes and takes that off of your shoulders so that you don't have that. Because I know we all have that in the back of our head too. Well, we haven't done enough. So how do we share results when we haven't, like when I just went through that sales hook. Well, how do I share my results when I haven't really had any results? And we play that movie over in our head over and over and over again. You guys won't have that with that.
No,
very,
very true.
I know. Now, I get my mom home from the hospital. She goes home, I think, on Wednesday, and so I'm really going to batten the hatch down and really put everything that I need to.
Cool. Have you guys been still compiling a list of people?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's kind of weird when we start doing that. It's like all of a sudden you'll be looking at something else, like, oh, there's a couple. Oh, there's a couple. It's like, it's like Bill and Michelle Pescalito are having a webinar tomorrow with some other couple I've never heard of. And something, I mean, they're pushing. I think they're pushing Moby, but it was some other couple that like I've never heard of them. And they've been doing great stuff.
Right. write their names down so that you have those for later.
Yes. No, and it's funny because you start going off on putting couples' names together, and then all of a sudden it opens up a whole new avenue down another rabbit hole, and it's just getting everybody compiling that list, making who does what, and just kind of put notes beside them.
Right. Yep. No, I think it's awesome. Like, and I didn't really think about that until as we were all talking, and I started thinking about your podcasting. I'm like, it completely takes that away. Yes. It takes away the I haven't done anything.
I know.
You don't have to worry about that.
Yeah.
Because you're not talking about that. You're not telling people what you've done. All you're telling them is that here's the results that you're able to get online. Here's the coaching that we have available for you. Ta-da!
Yeah.
Isn't that what Entrepreneur on Fire did, essentially?
Basically, and that's what I was telling these guys, and that's where, I don't know if you had heard, JR, I switched my brand over to golferonfire.com, and I actually touched base with John Lee Dumas to make sure that he was cool with it, and he was totally cool. I mean, really just a neat guy. And I told these guys, I go, why not do a couples podcast where you guys are a couple interviewing other successful couples? And I think with Sam and Cindy, it's just a home run. I mean, I think it's just a great idea to do, that's their niche. Their niche is married couples wanting to get out of the rat race, and interviewing couples that have done it already. I think it's huge.
That's amazing.
No, and we really like the podcast medium. That's hot right now, and we like it.
Yeah.
I mean, I listen to podcasts every day. I mean, it's way too handy.
Yep.
Yeah, podcasts are great.
So so we're going that direction.
Yep.
But that's exactly what he did, JR. Is he just started interviewing people. He didn't have any results at that time. He was he just was a newbie. He hadn't even been online at all when he started interviewing Pat Flynn and all these different guys. And now the podcast I was listening to him the other day, he says that they get 100 emails a month for requests to be on the show now.
Wow.
So he went from worrying about, do I have enough guests to do a 7-day-a-week podcast, to having 100 requests a month, and he only needs to do 30 shows.
Wow.
How freaking cool is that?
That is really great.
And other people are creating the content for them. All he's doing is asking a few questions.
Yep.
No, that's very cool.
It's really, I think it's badass.
No, it really is. No.
It's fun.
No, it's very cool.
And I need to shoot a message to Kate, but Kate and Andrew are going to be in Orlando the end of the month too with us. I saw a message where she was posting to somebody. So if I can't get a hold of them before then, which I should be able to see if that would be something that they would do for you guys, and they will. I know they will. I know they'll do it. Then from there, it's just a matter of who can you refer us to, and it's just snowball it from there.
Oh yeah,
and
that is exactly true. Once you get the first one, I mean, the rest of it just kind of just do snowball.
Yep.
I'm excited.
If somebody called me and said, "Hey, Paul, do you know a couple that's into the online marketing thing?" I'm going, "Oh yeah, Sam and Cindy. Here, shoot them an email. Here's their email," and that it's that easy, and then it'll just snowball out of control from there. It's such an easy way to do it. It's such an easy way to do it. I'm excited for you guys because I think it's so cool.
Yeah, then you've got all this stuff coming up like Valentine's Day and what do you do for your spouse on Valentine's Day and all this. You have all these teams you could run with too later once you get it up and running. There's a lot of things you can do with it.
I'm a kid.
Yeah.
What's your favorite vacation spot for a couple's getaway? Well, I mean, there's just it's so many cool stuff. It's like you guys work together, do you vacation together? Do you guys, my wife and I, we take vacations every now and then separately, which is weird, but I mean, I'll go do a 4-day ride with my buddies, or she'll go with her go spend time with her girlfriends or with her family. So is that sort of thing. So, but there's so many cool ways that you guys can approach it. It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. So.
No, I know.
I'm really excited about that.
Yeah. That's good.
It's very cool.
And you know, if you're looking for other questions, you can always go to like an entrepreneur magazine or something and just see what questions they normally. You know, there's normally a question and answer thing in those magazines. Look at those and say, okay, what kind of questions do they ask entrepreneurs? You know, when they have them on, and then just gear that towards the couples thing.
Well, and see, I really like the way Dumas does his and keeps it to a half hour. He doesn't ask that many questions.
No, if you think about it, five questions at 5 minutes each, you're done.
Yeah.
And 5 minutes on a question is not that hard.
No.
I found a website that it was for entrepreneurial couples that are offline, and they had interviewed the top 21 or something at one point in time, and so I was looking through their questions, and you know, and being able to apply it to, you know, online.
Absolutely.
And everything, and so it was really nice. So I was, you know, writing down those things and seeing the type of people that they were interviewing, and so it was good. There's going to be a lot of stuff to be able to ask and to tweak it and to, you know, have one thing, you know, here and another thing on another way, and anyway, I just don't want to go down the rabbit hole.
Right. No, I know. I totally get that. But as a way for building traffic fairly quickly, I think it's a great way to build traffic really quickly. You said you're going through the JLD 15-day podcast course right now, right, Cindy?
Actually, I bought into his is it sweet?
Podcasters Paradise?
Yes.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
Really cool.
And so I haven't started it yet because I need to get my mom through the whole thing, because I know once I start, I'm just gonna go.
As I said, the first thing you do is you actually have a 2-minute conversation with him.
Yeah.
So.
Right. That's really cool. That'll be big, just that alone. So,
yeah, I'm very excited about that.
Yeah, because
that'll be really cool.
He gives you the entire studio setup and everything.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Yeah. And it's really not. I mean, you can do a full-blown, really a professional podcast studio for less than a couple of grand. I mean, with all the coolest mics and all that stuff, it's really pretty cool. I stole my son's mic. That's my son's mic setup. So I stole his. He's doing voiceover stuff and voiceover work, and he's not doing anything. So I'm like, dude, I'm stealing your mic.
Oh,
I'm not using that one right now, but I just stole his. But it's really, you know, like the mic he uses is a Heil PR40, the one that JLD uses, $350. So, I mean, it's really not that expensive to get a super professional setup done. You guys already have a Mac, so as far as, you know, sound quality and all that kind of stuff, and the ability to do whatever is already built into your machines. So I'm excited, guys. I think it's such a huge freaking home run that within, you know, he's going to have you on that thing, Cindy. Within 7 days, you're going to have that thing up like that.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Thought of any names yet, or just the Sam and Cindy show, or should I say the Cindy and Sam show?
I was thinking Power Couples on Air with Sam and Cindy.
Ooh, I like that. I like that.
We had the power. We had a fire thing in there at one time, and it's just like that didn't work. But the Power Couples on Air is like and then we also got Power Couples on Air, and then also PC on Air to shorten it up.
Yeah.
Nice.
Well, how did you want to have it in? Go ahead, JR.
I had a quick thought. So and this might be something later, but for somebody like me who's a single guy who would actually rather meet somebody, a woman who's like an entrepreneur or entrepreneurially minded as well, maybe you could have something in there about how they met, whether they met before they became entrepreneurs, whether they were entrepreneurs.
That's one of the questions I have.
That's awesome.
That's one of the questions?
Yes.
Very cool. Now, JR, I've got an idea for you. You should do a podcast and you interview all the successful single women online.
Yes, I love it.
There you go.
And so, how much money do you have in the bank?
Consider it
perfect.
That'd be good.
I like it.
Yeah,
I like power couples. That's awesome. And power couples on air is really, really cool.
Yeah,
I
I think
like
that's
it.
awesome.
Thank you.
That is really, really cool.
Thank you. Thank
Yeah,
you.
let us know when it's up and running so we can all subscribe and check it out.
Oh,
Yeah,
most
absolutely.
Yep.
Oh, damn it. You're committing us.
No, this
Very
is one
cool.
thing I love. I used to, a while back, well, many years ago, I sold radio advertising, and so I had to do my own commercials and stuff.
Mhm.
I loved doing that. And so when this came up and everything, I'm just like, oh, you talk about that hell yes moment. I was just like, oh, yeah, hell yes. This is what I feel good about this.
That's awesome.
Cool. Very cool. That's really cool.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
We're pretty stoked.
Yeah.
We're pretty stoked.
Too good.
So when do you think you guys will have it up and running? Like, what's the projection?
That's what
I'd say within 30 days.
Yeah.
30 days!
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
All right.
30 days.
March 1st.
What's the day today? What is this?
Today's January 26th.
We'll say March 1st.
We can give you to March 1st.
Yeah, because that's
Okay.
30 days.
Yeah, March 1st would be good.
It's February this year.
We gotta hold your hands to the fire, guys. How about March 1st?
Okay, March 1st. That's what we're
What do you
doing.
think? What do you think, JR? Is that fair for them?
I think that's fair. Yeah, let's do it. I'll definitely keep on them about it.
Okay, good.
Absolutely.
We gotta
March
wait.
1st. It's on the whiteboard.
Here we go.
That's awesome. That's really cool.
It'll be
Really,
good.
really cool.
Okay.
Cool. All right, Sam and Sydney, I want you to do me a favor though. Get close together. I'm gonna take a picture of you guys online. Get close together. I got an idea for something. So get close together and put a big smile on your face. All right, hold on and capture. And let me see if it captured. And I think it did. Did it capture it? Where did it capture it to?
Oh no.
I don't
Go to
know.
your desktop.
Yeah, I think it took it. I think it took it. So that's got to be somewhere in here. So, or wait, didn't take my picture, did it? I hope not. Take my own picture? No.
Narcissist.
View photos. Oh, there we go. Yeah, narcissist. Photos are visible to everyone who's invited in the call. No photos yet. What do you mean no photos? The heck? Did you hear it click? I don't know. I think that's JR doing some kind of clicking around there.
No,
That's really weird. It said took photos, but I didn't see anything. That's all right.
Can you hear me?
I got an idea for you guys, so I'll show you
okay.
an idea
Sounds good.
for a logo for you. So, yeah, guys, I'm excited for you because it's really I think it's really, really cool.
It'll be great.
No, it's I'll tell you, putting the date down.
Yep, it's good. We're doing it. What else? Anything else?
I don't know.
Oh, where you at?
JR,
Actually, do we
Say what?
What happened, JR?
did I lose you guys? Oh, can you hear me?
Oh, you're
Yeah.
still there. Yep. There was two of you for a minute.
You were flung.
Yeah, I just got on the campus, and I think it jumped over to the campus Wi-Fi.
Oh, too funny.
Awesome.
Ah, okay, cool. Very cool.
Yep. All right, so where are we at? What are we talking about?
Nothing. Getting our stuff up and running.
Yep.
So,
And if you have anything, do you have anything else?
I was going to ask, did we cover where Paul's at? What are we doing with Golfer on Fire? What's going on with that?
All the rebranding is done. So I basically took everything from howtohitagolfball.com. I cloned that site, and I still have to go. There's a couple things I have to go through because I know that I'm going to miss something where I'm going to change to a page and there will be a howtohitagolfball.com logo up there. So I've got to go through page by page and post by post and make sure I've got every logo change. There's a logo that changes. There's a what do you call it? Like a site-wide logo that changed most of it. But the other day I clicked on something and then I was back on a howtohitagolfball.com page. But for the most part, it's all done. I've got my YouTube channel's up with the logo on it. Facebook page is up with the logo on it. Twitter's up with the logo on it. All of my OnlyWire stuff is set up, which is a complete pain in the butt, but that's all set up again so that I can distribute stuff through OnlyWire on the blog. The only thing I need to do, JR, is create content. I need to get my ass to the golf course, and I always, like I said, I always have an excuse of why I can't make it, and why I can't get down there, and it's going to be a pain in the ass to ask the guys to get out on the golf course and shoot video, and I need to just do it. So I sent one of them an email today to say, oh. And there he goes. He's gone. I sent an email out today to say, hey, look, their golf pros are weirded out by me wanting to be there. Golf pros are a weird bunch, so they're not as receptive as the GM of these golf courses that gave me permission. So I sent him an email today and said, look, your golf pros aren't cooperating. I don't want to get them in trouble, and I don't want to be a pain in the ass, but let me just come down there. Take my videos. I'll stay out of the way. I'm golf savvy. This is a guy I've known for 10 years, 15 years. I said, I'm golf savvy. I'm not going to be in the way. I'm not going to disturb your guests. I'm not going to disturb your employees. Let me just shoot without having to worry about bugging your golf pros. So hopefully he'll give me the okay to say, look, just come down here and do it. Because I'm going to promote their golf course. The bottom line is, I'm creating content for myself, but I told him every video I shoot, hey, I'm here today at the beautiful Red Rock Golf and Country Club, where they have both private and public golf courses, so highly suggest you come down and check it out. Today's video we're going to do how to hold a golf club, how to hit a golf ball straight, how to do whatever. So it's going to benefit them as well. I just get all timid like, well, I don't want to bug these guys. I've asked them a couple times if I come over, and I'm not really aggressive when it comes to that kind of stuff, and so I need to just go fuck it, pardon my French, and just go down there and kick the door open and say, I'm here to shoot my damn videos, give me a golf cart.
Yeah.
But I'm just not good at being that guy that's a little bit more pushy, and I think that's not good when you're trying to you got to be a shameless self-promoter really when you're doing this stuff, and it's really not my thing, so I need to get over that.
I understand completely. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But for the most part, everything's done, JR. We're changed over. I still haven't I've gotten names for the podcast. The podcast is going to be Golfer on Fire as well. I've got a list of guests already that I want to get on, as far as some local, some national, and I've got a kind of a 6 degrees of separation list of, I know this guy who knows this guy who will be able to put me in touch with him, and then I know this guy who can put me in touch with this guy who will get me to here, and then like I said to you guys, Sam and Cindy, once those couple connections are made, then it'll be off to the races.
Oh, for sure.
Most definitely. Most definitely.
And that's the key, is getting those first couple. And once you have that first couple of introductions, and then you're off to the races. And I think I need to probably I need to probably just go, you know what, March 1st I'm going to launch the podcast as well, and probably
there you go.
Just
okay,
do it.
put it down.
All right, where's my board? I don't have a board like you guys. I have a vision board, but I don't have a board. Just right on the wall.
Yeah.
Here, where's my Sharpie?
That'll make it work.
Here, where's my note? I know what my
It's a rental. It's a rental house. What do you care?
What's that?
It's a rental house. What do you care?
That's right. Hope you don't mind. I used. Okay, here we go. Watch this. Oh, I take this out of my ear.
Cue the Jeopardy music. Doom, 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 doom.
That's fine. I can hear you guys in my earpiece on the table. All right.
Oh, that's great.
Sweet.
Cool. Cool. Now, I don't think that's going to wipe off of there, but that's all right. Everyone's going to go, what's that March 1st thing on your no whining sign?
It's awesome.
I wish I paid more attention to that sign and stopped whining just.
Yeah, I know.
It's all good.
All right, go hit the golf course and bro out.
Absolutely. I got to show you guys this one picture that's behind my desk. This was what caused my divorce the last time.
Oh gosh.
See that?
Yeah.
Oh,
Me
no.
Me riding a motorcycle without any hands.
Oh, good.
Yeah,
Nice.
Yeah, my ex didn't. She didn't find any humor in that whatsoever.
Yeah.
No humor whatsoever in that. Are you riding without any hands? Well, yeah. Are you parked? I'm like, no, I'm not parked. I'm doing 70.
You obviously I'm pretty good at it.
Yeah. And I said, unfortunately, one of my friends took a picture and posted it online, and I was like, oh, why did you do that? Anyways.
Very sweet.
And JR, what about you, dude?
What's that?
What's that? He says. What's that? What about you? What's your commitment? What are we gonna hold your hands to the fire for?
Let's see. I'm working on the email follow-up process. Oh, Empower Marketing Pros.
Empower Marketing Pros?
Yeah, it'll just take you to the EMP blog right now. I don't have the actual page set up.
Oh, okay. Okay, you don't have that. You don't have your own stuff set up yet.
Yeah, I've been digging in a lot on Tyson's stuff and seeing how he's been kind of setting everything up. But YouTube is where I've been putting all my stuff at lately. So right now it's all about content and delivering the follow-ups to go with a lot of the initial videos that I put out. So I have like 30 videos out, all targeting keywords where it's all pointing back to AMF. And then, but my next step is to put a lot of content videos together to promote both AMF and EMP.
Cool.
So
very nice.
that's working and all that stuff. And then what I was thinking of, I had this idea from Frank too, was creating a one-pager, and then everything, instead of just sending them to a sales page or a capture page right away, sends them to that page where they can get more info, and then every link will link to the capture page.
Yeah, very nice. Good idea.
So similar to Tyson's stuff, but not that in depth. Just a one-pager with all the different information for if you need this, go to here. If you need that, go to this place. If you got this, go to here. If you need more information on PPV, go to AMF. That kind of thing. Oh,
Yeah.
Lost you again. Oh. Cool.
Yeah, for starters.
So almost like not quite a one-page sales page, but it's very similar to that, where you're just given a bunch of information off on one page that's off linking to the various EMP stuff. Oh, that's cool.
Oh, I kind of like that. No, that's a good idea.
It is. I like that.
Kind of a central hub type of thing. That's
We
cool.
lost it. Yeah, like a central hub. I think we lost him again. JR, we can't hear you again.
Hey, Jay.
Good.
Kind of bits and pieces.
All right. Oh yeah. There's some other training I've got too from Frank Kern. Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Yep.
Oh yeah. There's another thing he mentioned too, where you can basically create different capture pages pointing towards like different problems that people might have, because one person might not have problems with generating leads. They might be doing really well with that. They might have problems with conversions. But if you kind of put a capture page in there for each, and then you make 4 or 5 content videos all pointing at that capture page, but then all of them funnel into the same list basically, then you buy all your stuff by like 20 times or something. It's
Right.
great.
Right. Very cool.
That is cool.
Very, very cool.
Yeah. So I'm just focusing on one right now. I don't want to go too crazy.
Yeah, I don't understand.
Right. Right. And when are you thinking about launching your own? Are you going to launch your own site at some point, or are you just going to focus on traffic that way first?
Focus on traffic that way. My goal is to come to the next intensive with some serious results. Like, I'm putting all this stuff together, and I'll be shooting videos this week and putting it all out. And that's the reason I was looking at Facebook, because when I messaged Tyson, he was saying that if he had to go back and do it again, because Google's changed their algorithms and everything nowadays, they're looking more for content, likes, and all this other stuff. He said a better way to approach it, instead of trying to do SEO optimization and just spending a lot of money trying to get backlinks, he was saying to go make something that's really content-filled and then promote it through PPC on YouTube or on Facebook. And he said you'll probably get better rankings and get, get things to move up a lot faster.
Because a lot of the SEO stuff is coming from social proof now.
Yeah. So if I make stuff that's really content-driven and put it out, and then people end up sharing it and all that stuff, then that's where I'll start to get some traction. So I think that's where I'm going to put my efforts from now until the intensive, and really try to put out content-driven stuff and get it to start ranking off of that.
Nice. That's a great idea.
So that's my goal for the next month.
Sweet.
That sounds great.
Cool.
Good.
Well, good deal, guys.
Well, I think this has been really great.
Absolutely. So,
Thank you.
JR, have fun at work tonight. How long do you work tonight?
Oh, I'm closing it down, so I'll be here till 3 a.m.
Holy cow.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Wow. All right, cool. Well, have fun tonight, dude, and we'll catch you. Are you on Thursday? Are you going to be on the webinar on Thursday, JR?
Yeah, I'm actually off that day, so I'll jump in on there.
All right, perfect. Well, then we'll probably see you on that webinar on Thursday.
Sweet.
Awesome, JR.
Sounds great.
All right,
Thanks, guys.
All righty, guys. We'll talk to you.
We'll see you later.
Yeah, for sure. Great seeing you guys.
Bye.